Today, I am so excited to talk to you about Relay, the official banking platform for Profit First. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Abby Johnson with Matterhorn Business Development. I am a business coach, but I am also a certified Profit First professional. So I help my clients implement the Profit First system into their business. Now, with all the clients I have done this with, it can pretty much for one be tricky to get them to open their foundational 5 accounts. And that's because most banks don't make this easy to do. They don't really understand why you want multiple bank accounts. They have fees associated and all other things wrong with them. So that's why I'm really excited to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, Relay. Relay is the official banking platform for Profit First. This is a brand new, very exciting announcement and is going to be game-changing for business owners who are implementing Profit First. And I cannot wait to move my clients here and promote this to my new clients and to move to Relay myself. I'm just so excited, guys. So what is Relay? Relay is an online banking and money management platform. So personally, I have my Profit First accounts at a small local credit union, and I always recommend that for my clients because what I do like about it is that the customer service is better than those big banks. I was able to open my accounts with no fees, but one of the big downsides, because they're a small credit union, is their actual platform and online platform for managing your accounts is a little bit clunky. I had to jump through some hoops to actually get all of my accounts in one place, which is kind of silly. So it's been a little bit cumbersome and given me some other issues throughout the years, but I've stuck with my current bank because they had no fees. I could have my accounts and all of that. But Relay is here to change the game, not just for me, but for all business owners and especially those implementing Profit First. So most banks and banking platforms don't understand Profit First or cater to it at all. So that's where Relay is really great, is because they have built features around Profit First, which I'm going to show you later on in this video. They have auto transfer rules. They understand that you need multiple bank accounts. You can have up to 20 business bank accounts for free. And this isn't just envelopes. I know some bigger banks are starting to do like envelope accounts, but these are actual bank accounts, which is just amazing. And of course, with Relay, there are no fees per account, which is huge with Profit First. I don't want someone going to open up 5+ bank accounts and then accruing fees, because that just completely defeats the purpose of Profit First. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and tour the platform so I can show you all these amazing features you get when you get Relay. All right, so the first page we're looking at here is the accounts page. As you can see in this demo account for Stacy's stationery. Stacy has a lot going on here. She's got her Profit First accounts here, income, operating expenses, tax, owner's comp. And you can see right here that these are actually individual bank accounts. These are not just envelopes. This is not money being commingled because, again, that is not part of the Profit First system. This is actual individual bank accounts where your money is separate. And what's cool with the 20 account limit is you can open bank accounts for different projects like you see listed here, or a payroll account, which is super beneficial if you're running payroll. I usually advise people to have a payroll account. So I really love that you can just automatically get up to 20 accounts because it makes implementing Profit First even easier if you want to cater it to yourself and the individual needs of your business. So of course, Relay still comes with a physical card, just like you would have with any other account. But a really cool feature I don't think a lot of people know about is they actually have virtual cards too. I love virtual cards. I've been using them myself for a long time, and I'm really happy to see that they're automatically in Relay. Basically, what you can do here is you can create a card, let's see, renovation project. So you can have a virtual card where just expenses for that project are going to that card. Or you can even have a virtual card that you issue to a team member, and when that team member, if they were to leave or something like that, it's really easy to just inactivate the card or shut the card down. Really easy to control their spending limits. The other thing that I really like virtual cards for is things like marketing or subscription payments, because let's say a subscription goes up in price, you have have your virtual card, you have it set at $25, and let's say they try to up the price and charge you $40, it won't let that charge through. And that way you're kind of alerted right away, like, hey, the price of this is going up. So you may go in and adjust that price on the virtual card so that it does run, but it keeps you really aware of what those little subscription costs are costing you. And again, you can freeze it and inactivate it anytime. If you're having trouble canceling a service for some reason, you can just go in there and shut down the card. The next feature here is Payables. So they have bill pay. And again, their interface is just so user-friendly and so upgraded from what a lot of smaller banks or credit unions have. And they make it so easy to make a payment. I just go here, I can add a new payee. And what's really crazy is you can do ACH and wire or check all from right here. Personally, I know of someone who had to do a wire recently, and they had to go into a physical branch in order to do it, but they were in another state and literally couldn't go do a wire because they were not in the state of their bank. So this makes making payments so easy because you can do it from anywhere, ACH and wire or check available. This is so great for payables. Payments does come free with Relay, but if you upgrade for $30 a month, you can get Relay Pro, which gives you free ACH transfers and same day, free domestic and international wires. You can auto import bills from Xero and QuickBooks Online, and you can also set up approval workflows. So if you need that extra support in your payables, you can upgrade to Relay Pro. So this next feature is also game-changing in the banking industry, in my opinion, because this is where you can add team members to have access. Now, you may have someone who is in charge of payables and needs access to your bill pay, but you don't want them to have access to all of your accounts and be able to edit things and all that, where with traditional banking these days, even though bank logins are supposed to be the most encrypted, safe logins, they don't make a way for you to safely make a login for a team member or someone else that you do need to have access to have access. You have to give them your login, which can be really scary and really not safe to do. So this is really cool that you can add a team member. If you just click here, you literally type in their email and then you can see these different permissions. So someone who's just a bill payer, someone who's just a card holder, you've assigned them virtual cards, a read-only login, maybe someone's just a bookkeeper and just needs to be able to see the statements and see the transactions. A deposit-only login, that's great. Sometimes in a bigger company, you have someone where all they need to do is be in charge of income and depositing checks. I have had a role like that in a business before where I didn't need access to the bank accounts, but I did need to be able to make deposits. And because Relay is an online platform, you can do mobile deposits, which is really great. I know sometimes it might be nice to have a branch, but really, what do you need a branch for these days? You can do ACH and wires right here on Relay. You can deposit, mobile deposit. It really is all here. All right, so let's get to the really exciting part, which is the transfers in Relay. This is something you aren't going to find in any other banking platform. So if I go up here to move money, you can obviously transfer money in the traditional way where you're just manually moving money from one account to the other. But there's this really cool feature in Relay called auto transfer rules. And if you go here, you can see this says profit first rule with the profit first logo. You are not going to find this anywhere else. So you can just name your profit first rule here. You can set your frequency. So I personally do all my transfers every week and you can pick them here on which day, but you can also do it twice monthly per the book. So you can set it to do on the 10th and the 25th as the book says, which is really great. Again, no other banking platform thinks with profit first, so they don't create features like this. Maybe they have auto transfers, but it's not going to be this customizable. And then here you go. You can select an amount, like a limit that it needs to be at before you transfer. I'm just going to put 0 here. So anything over 0 in the income account, you have your percentages here. This is just what was default, which I recognize these percentages, but you customize your percentages, of course, to your plan and where you are at, but then you just match up your percentages to your different profit first accounts. So here I go. And then if you have additional accounts, you can add that here. So, if you want a certain percentage to go into payroll, this demo account doesn't have any additional accounts, but this is super customizable for wherever you're at in your profit first journey and if you have more than the foundational 5 accounts. I do recommend when you first start out to do them manually so that you get the feel of it, you understand where the money is going. But this is also just really great to save time, especially because you are a busy business owner and I want to make profit first as easy as possible for you to implement, and this helps someone do that. So I am so excited about Relay. Again, I want to reiterate if I didn't already mention this, but you can have up to 20 business bank accounts with no fees, no minimum balances. That was something so frustrating when we started Matterhorn. We were a brand new business opening our bank accounts. I was researching what bank we wanted to use. It was actually before we knew about Profit First. And all of these banks, like Regions and Chase and Bank of America, their business bank accounts were like a minimum of X amount of dollars a month and had to be going in and out. You had to have a minimum of debit card transactions, which I was like, we're gonna be a virtual business. I'm not really gonna use the debit card that much. Like in-person debit card, like that's not a thing for me. And then they were asking all these questions of like, how much is gonna be deposited? How much is gonna go out? All these questions that I didn't know because we were a brand new business. So I really love that Relay takes all of that question out of it and is just simply a way for you to open bank accounts and manage your money and easily implement the Profit First system. So that is Relay. I hope you love it as much as I do. Check them out below in the links in the description box. And if you're looking for help with implementing Profit First, check out our program, Adventure to Profit, at adventuretoprofit.com, where I can help you implement it easily. And now that we are partnering with Relay, it's going to be even easier. I'll see you next time.